Deportation laws in Germany, what you need to know. Welcome to Tochi's channel. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, you are highly welcome. Please, I beg you for this favor, after watching the video, if you like it, subscribe and put on your notification bell. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. In this channel, I talk about life in Germany. I give information to those who want to know more about Germany, either to come here to work, to relocate, or to study. And in today's video, we are going to be throwing more or analyzing deportation laws in Germany and the things that you need to know and who is to be deported. As we hop into it, German Interior Minister Horst Seehofer is calling for a harsher deportation laws after asylum seekers attack pediatrician in Bavaria. As far who gets deported and who makes that call is a complete matter. Interior Minister Horst Seehofer has said he would send proposal to the government aimed at changing German deportation law in an effort to make it easier to send criminal foreigners back to their countries. Now, let's look at who can be deported from Germany. I think this is the most important part in this news and interesting and informative part of this whole news, because non-Germans must have some kind of resident permit to be allowed to stay in Germany. Refugees and asylum seekers are issued with temporary permits while their applications are being considered. If they have had their asylum application returned or turned down, they no longer have the right to stay in Germany and are obliged to leave the country by a certain deadline, no longer than 6 months. If that deadline has passed, they may be forcefully deported to their country of origin. Another important thing we are going to look into is what about foreigners who have committed a crime. This is the worst part of it. A person applying for asylum who is sentenced to at least 3 years in prison must be deported. But in the case of people who have been convicted of less severe crimes or a simple deemed a threat to public order and safety, the question of whether to deport is up to the authority in question. The decision is based on 2 factors: how severe the crime was and how high the perpetrator's need for protections. A man who committed a misdemeanor or who's facing torture or even death in his home country will not get deported. A foreigner with a German family or steady job is also less likely to face deportation if the crime he committed was minor. Now, before I continue, let me throw more light in this. I think there are 2 advantages in this news for the foreigner, or would I say migrant. The first thing, if I understood it very well, they said that if you are passing political problem in your country, for example, if you have been sentenced to death in your country and you come to Germany to seek for asylum, you are not among those that is going to be deported. Another important information which I got from this news is this: that if you have a German family here, that is, if you have somebody in Germany that have documents, or somebody, if you have a permanent work, if you are working, if you are paying your tax, you are in the less group of people that is going to be deported. Let's proceed. A general rule says that a foreigner sentenced to at least 2 years in prison can be deported. 1 year is enough if the crime in question was part of a catalog established after the 2015/16 New Year's event attack in Cologne, where a large group of mostly North Africans and Arab men grouped, assaulted and robbed women. The catalog include sexual offenses and criminal assault. Now, let's look at another important part of this deportation law. This one say, who decides who gets deported? Who will tell you that you are no longer worthy to stay in Germany? The responsibility for ordering deportations from Germany is shared by two different authorities: the Foreigners Registration Office, that is Ausländerbehörde in Dutch, which is run by the regional state government, and the Federal Office for Immigration and Refugee, that is BAMF. In most cases, the registration office is responsible for issuing and enforcing deportation order, but in asylum procedure, the BAM also has the right to issue a deportation order once the application has been rejected. Even in those cases, the registration office is responsible for enforcing the deportation. Since most deportations are not voluntary, the registration office can call in the police to help. And since deportation are the remit of border control, deportation are usually carried out by federal, not police state. Authorities can also apply for a count order for a deportation detention, which can last up to 18 months if they have evidence that a deportee intends to disappear to avoid deportation. Now, another important question some of you may ask is this: do deportees have a right to appeal government decision? The answer is yes. For instance, people whose asylum applications are rejected are entitled to file appeals with an administrative court, but they need to do so quickly. Those whose applications are rejected as obviously unfounded have only 1 week to file an appeal, while others get 2 weeks. People can also appeal against the decision made by the foreigners registration authorities. In recent years, overworked BAM office have made flawed decisions on asylum application, leaving asylum seekers with legal opportunity to challenge rejections. This has resulted in many asylum seekers spending a long time in Germany even after their initial application were turned down. What other reasons are there that hold up deportation? Among those are who are legally required to leave Germany. Many escape deportation because they are too mentally or physically ill to travel, or they lack identity documents such as passport needed for deportation. I think I said this in one of my videos that once you present your Bali, if you're an African, you know what I mean. Once you present it to them, that is an advantage of them to carry you home. German law also prohibits deportation if the deportee is threatened in his or her own country of origin with capital punishment or torture, or if their life or freedom is threatened because of their race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership of a certain social group. These people are then tolerated in Germany until the condition precluding deportation change. People initially allowed to stay may be told to leave later, which happens to some of the refugees Germany took in during the Balkan Wars of the 1990s. They were ordered to go back when the situation stabilized. So this is the Thank you so much. This is the news. I believe you find this useful. If you are an asylum seeker or you are planning to seek asylum, I believe you find this video very helpful. Please subscribe, leave your comments down below. You can as well share this video. If you have any other question to ask me, I am here. I will answer you your question. Thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again.